Hello everyone, this is Yoon, and today is a good day because the implementation of customizing English X-Sampa dictionaries has finally been added in an update to OpenUTAU. I have been waiting on this update since I first started using this program, and now that it's finally here, I'm going to demonstrate how much of a game changer this is for if you use X-Sampa, or this might also be able to be implemented for any kind of quote-unquote non-standard English UTAU method, things that aren't ARPAsing or VSQx English is what I mean. So just right now we're going to take a look. This is a bank that I have not added the custom English X-Sampa dictionary to. So as you can see, there's a lot of errors. There's a lot of weird transcription choices, like something that is supposed to be denoted by WA is denoted by W capital A, which is obviously not something that exists in GrayGlish or a lot of other X-Sampa that you'll use. You'll also note that the ends of phrases only have middle VCs in them, which is not what we want when we're using a phonemizer. So before, this would be hours and hours of work doing the phonemizer that I could have just spent doing it the old-fashioned cutting up the phonemes by hand way. But we're going to swap this out with a bank that I've already added the updated dictionary to. So we're going to swap Daryl out for Shirley for a second. And just to make sure that it's all in, refresh. And as you can see, this is just the dictionary opened up in Notepad. So if we scroll down, there's entries, replacements, and fallbacks that all help swap out what is default in the English X-Sampa Phonemizer. This is something that prevents you from having to just make your own phonemizer from scratch. This is very helpful in denoting phonemes that are more akin to X-Sampa that is standard American English X-Sampa and not Delta Sampa. And what's good about this is that if you have any kind of uncommon words or words that you'd like to replace, you can spell that out here. I'll link the guide in the description for how to specify different entries and things that might be different in the chosen rec list that you have. So now, if we open up this USTx, you can see that the phonemes are much better laid out in the Phonemizer. We have starting vowels actually with the hyphen on there. We have ending phonemes that actually have the ending hyphen like they're supposed to. Even ending breaths at the ends of a phrase that are supposed to be there. So this is going to be for GrayGlish 1 and 2.0 that this is going to work for. So Sherry is GrayGlish 1.0, so I'm going to swap, and I'll show you right now. This dictionary has to be put in the actual voice bank folder in the kind of root top of the bank, so not in any of the subfolders of the bank. So I'm going to go to Ichiko and just replace save over if it already exists. So obviously the Phonemizer isn't going to be exactly perfect because there's a lot of homophones and there may be words that may be spelled the same but have different pronunciations, like live and live. So there are going to be cases where you're going to have to manually edit the phonemes down below, but this is a much better base that is going to save you a lot of time compared to just using the default Phonemizer like we've been doing for years. Although I'm going to include a download to my custom replacement fallback list, my custom dictionary, I am going to allow that you can edit that dictionary on your own time. You can add whatever replacements, fallbacks, etc. that you want to in those lists. If you think that there is a change that I should officially implement, please shoot me a message and let me know. But other than that, that's really all I have to say, because it kind of just speaks for itself. So I'm very glad that this update was put in. I think I might be able to do a test. Let me see.
I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya?
Like I said, this is going to require a lot of editing because the way that the Phonemizer breaks up VCs, they make them way too long, especially for hard consonants that are often in English not otoed the same way as in Japanese, where you kind of just leave an opening for the vowel and that's it. You also include the consonant in middle VCs usually for English because of just the way that the language is structured. You're going to get middle VCs no matter what, but that can be pretty easily adjusted. If we just move this one, for example.
I heard there was a secret chord
Yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to mention. I'll be making kind of a written tutorial for how to do this as well, but I wanted the video demonstration because it's going to reach more people, but also some people just learn better by having the video demonstration in front of them. So that's pretty much all I have to say. GrayGlish 1 and 2 both good to go with the custom dictionary. So if you have any questions that I did not get to, feel free to comment and ask them. If it's something covered by my FAQ, I will redirect you to that first, but if there is genuinely something that wasn't answered, I will respond as timely as I can. So in that case, remember to like the video, comment the video, and subscribe to see more videos like this. But that will be all from me today. See ya.